What's going on? It's your boy Sammy B coming at you. Man, I'm going to talk about my experience at MaTS. The MaTS experience 2018. We talking about party. We talking about gumbo. We talking about women, ladies. I'm just kidding. You got to have some sexual innuendos in there. The sex sales, yeah. Stay tuned. Anyways, guys, the MaTS experience. I caught my first MaTS, Mid-American Truck Show, Louisville 2018. And I must say, I was quite impressed. It was more than I anticipated, really. Whoa, slow down, big mama, slow down. Heavy load, big curve. All right, the MaTS experience. I'm gonna try to run down this and make it short and sweet and give you guys an example of why you should attend the Mid-American Truck Show and the Great American Truck Show, because your boy Sammy B will be there come August, if all possible. If I can't go, you know, there's going to be some reason why. But anyway, I want to go. I had a great time. I ain't had that much fun since I was into motorcycles, excuse me, and going to the track days and stuff and hanging out with people. I love that. That's like, I don't know, it's kind of like if you're in the bikes, you know, biker rallies and stuff like that, you know, you meet up with a bunch of people, you kick back, you drink a couple cold ones, you grill out, you eat, you have fun, you have laughs. You know, it's just that kind of atmosphere. Not so much during the show. A lot of people's at the expo or down at the truck show, checking out the trucks and the vendors and stuff. But after which is when it gets fun. But I will get to that in a minute. But let me give you a little rundown of my MakeCents Sammy B MaTS experience. Well, I met up with old Mr. Tim, Life is Good, Wednesday, and we rode up Wednesday afternoon. And bless his heart, man. He was going to get a truck wash. Now, keep in mind, the week before, he spent polishing his ride up to get it ready because he knew a lot of people was going to want to see the truck. A lot of people's like, you know, you need to put that truck in the show. And he's like, no, it's a working truck. I ain't going to put it in the show. I can't compete with those guys. They say they got working trucks, but they might have a fleet of 1 or 50. But that one truck they put in the show, considered a working truck, they don't work it. But, you know, I know a couple guys that do. But anyway, they spend about a month polishing, and it's crazy. But anyway, besides the point, I rode up with Tim Wednesday. We got all the way to about 15, 20 miles, maybe 80 miles. And we started running into the snow. And the roads were clear, but it's wet, and his truck got all messed up. And he's like, all right, let's roll on up here to this truck stop at the Pride Truck Wash by the Loves. Can't remember what exit it was. It's right before you get to Louisville on 65. And he's like, let's go up here and I'm gonna get a truck wash. We got up there and the Pride guys told him, he said, you know, they're washing trucks at the expo. He said, you know, well shit, let's go on to the expo. I'll get a truck wash there instead of driving through any more of this. We get there and we go over to the expo and they want to charge you $200 damn to wash that pretty Pete. $200. He said, shit, I'm gonna take my jump back over here. The hell with that. So anyway, he didn't get to wash his truck, man, and it was eating at him. It was eating at him. Tim's I felt sorry for him, I really did. But anyway, man, we had a lot of good times that day. And I met some cool people, man. I met some cool people, a lot of cool people. And I met some of my subscribers, man. Hats off to you, the guys that took time to point me out and shake hands and stuff. Come on, traffic. I'm trying to record here. Y'all get out of my way. Hats off to you guys. You guys are pretty awesome. It's nice meeting you guys, nice shaking hands. And out of all the people I want to talk about meeting, there's one that stuck out that I liked. And I ran into him twice. And his name's Cole. And Cole, I know you from Michigan. And I know your daddy lives in Ringgold. But I can't, for the life of me, remember your last name. But Cole's pretty cool because he gave me one up on Life is Good. See, Life is Good, he got a subscriber base, you know, from here to Texas. And a lot of views. Everybody knows his truck. So it was like every turn, hey, Life is Good, man, like the videos, hey, man. And I'm sitting there thinking, damn, brother, you just missed a man out here. But I got one on him. Got you, Tim. Anyway, I ran back into Cole. I think it was Friday afternoon. We was over at Big Rig Trucks, maybe, Chrome Shop. one of those vendors in that area, and we was looking at some chrome and some accessories, and Cole walked up again. He's like, "Hey man," I was like, "Cole, what's up, man?" Anyway, small talk. He asked me. He said, "You gonna go to the Kelly Pickler?" I said, "I don't know, man. I want to. I'm thinking about it." And he said, "Well, hey, I got 2 tickets." He pulled out his wallet, pulled them out, handed me one. He said, "Here, don't even worry about going and getting your ticket. Here you go, man. I got 2. I don't know why I got 2, but here you go. Here's an extra one." Man, that made my day, because I looked at Tim. I said, "Yeah, you got subscribers, right? But how many of them hooked you up with a Kelly Pickler ticket?" Oh, man, thank you, Cole, man. That was awesome, man. So that was my highlight of people I met, because you gave me one on Tim. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, man, I met some really cool people, hung out with some really cool people. The truck show was pretty cool. I like something for nothing, so I didn't buy a lot of stuff. The only things I bought was 3 breather lights, because I got the Phoenix, I think they're M3 ovals, and those little suckers are hard to find. And I had 2 of them that was starting to burn out. They have 2 geodes, 2 LEDs, whatever. So I bought 3, and then I got a light on the top that's going out, only to realize, move over traffic, I got to go. Only to realize they don't match the other 10 or the other 9, because they've got LEDs on both sides and the front. And I thought, well, shit. And my first thought was, I could replace this and get the one that really fits. But I was like, no, I've done seen a cab light on top with LEDs on both sides and the front. I said, well, this makes sense. I got to buy 9 more. So anyway, I will be buying 9 more. And I'm probably going to order them from Big Rig Chrome Shop. I guess it's bigrigchrome.com. I don't know. But there's some, they got a lot of good accessories, and I'm probably going to order it from them. But sorry for the interruption. I got a phone call. Yeah, but that's all I bought, just the lights. I think I spent like 50, 60 bucks on lights. And I think I spent another 50, 60 bucks. Me and Tim went to Beef O'Brady's one night and ate, and had a couple beers. And I beat him to the ticket, so I didn't let him pay. So that's 2 up on you, brother. He keeps on. Man, you gotta let me pay. Nah, damn these bumps. As long as I can help it, I'm gonna try to beat you to the ticket. I'm just kidding. I don't want to spoil you now. You might start expecting it, calling me up weekly. Hey, send me that money to eat. But anyway, that's all the money I spent, other than getting there. I did deadhead up and I deadheaded back. That was within the budget, and a lot of people said, "You're crazy." But I had time at home a day and a half before I went. I came back home, and I had about 2 days at home before I came back out to work this week. So it was in the budget. It was planned. So I'm not really big on spending money. I said that earlier, but the reason why is I like a deal. I like a real good deal. If it ain't something for nothing, then I don't want it, unless it's something I just need. But I realize a lot of vendors there are marking stuff up and then giving the 10-20% off and saying, hey, it's a deal. No, it's not a deal. And I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're looking to buy something at one of these truck shows, unless it's like a t-shirt that has the name of that event on it, if it's something you can buy at 75 Chrome, if it's something you can buy at the Great American Chrome Shop, makes it 2, or Iowa 80, don't, unless they put a real good deal on it, don't buy it, because why? Anyway, here's an example. Tim had talked about he wanted to buy a DVR system for his truck. You know, the cameras on each side and in the front and the rear, and kind of like a home security system. You know, multiple cameras on the DVR system that records. So when I went to the Thursday, when I got up, Tim had a NASTIC to go to. So when I got up, I went over to the expo and walked around, met up with my boy Loshan and Party Hard. And man, we should have recorded that, because that was a good time. We was on the golf carts, right? Riding through the daggum town. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but man, that was a good time. I told Lo, I said, man, we need to be recording this, because we balling out on these golf carts. I mean, everybody kept looking at it. Come on, people, leave me alone. I'm trying to record for my people. But yeah, Lo, we should have recorded that, man. That was a good time. But Anyway, I went over there and I walked across a vendor that sold the trucks, or the cameras for the trucks, and they had the front facing ones for the company drivers, and I was like, hell with that shit. No. And I told him, anyway, to the short, I picked out a system that I was looking at because I want one myself. You know, if you're an owner-op, you really need to cover your ass. You know, it's a really good idea to have. If you ain't got one in your windshield, you know, you're just waiting on somebody to sue that ass. But, you know, you got to protect yourself. So I'm looking for one as well. And I found what I want. I hate that. You know, everybody says, I want this. But, you know, want means you won't do something. Anyway, side trip. I found the one I wanted. And talking to a buddy about it. And he quoted me like $1,400. And I said, well, what about 4-camera? Because what about one in the rear? And then he jumped all the way up to damn $2,000. I was like, damn, that's a hell of a jump. $600 for one extra camera. But anyway, he was a real aggressive salesman, and I've got history in sales. And anytime you're dealing with a salesman and you mention another competitor and they ridicule the competition and say they're garbage and they're junk and this is the best, screw what all those other guys are saying, you need to turn away and reevaluate, because that guy right there he don't care nothing about the product or you. He cares about getting that sale. Anyway, he was trying to get me to go ahead and submit my, not my application, but my information to get it on file so I could just pull the trigger. And I said, no, man, I'm gonna think about it. If I don't buy that show, I said, give me that, let me take that flyer. I said, I'll just hit you guys up online. Man, he still was, oh, well, you ain't gonna get this deal after the show. And I'm like, I don't care. I said, give me the flyer, and I'm gone. Anyway, I got to the truck, talked to Tim, met it back up with Tim, and he was telling me about that deal, and I said, man, I don't know about that, man. I said, hold on a minute. And he was going to go over and buy it, and he was going to get it. We got it the next day. He was going to buy that DVR system, and it hit me. I said, hold on, man. I pulled up on Amazon and typed up RV DVR security system, for RVs, because it's the same stuff. I pulled up that same system. 3 camera, same monitor, same DVR, same everything. And it was $399. So these guys had that thing marked up by $1,000. I looked at him. I said, "You still want to do that?" And he's like, "Oh goodness, I'm going over and get my information back," because he almost pulled the trigger, and all he had to do was just, yeah, give it to me. I mean, he was already, oh man, I'm glad I saved him that money. But he went back over there the next day and told him. He said, yeah, he said, let me get my information back. Let me get, he said, I'm gonna hold off on this right here. He said, I found them online, and he showed them on his phone for $399, and that guy got offended. He's like, oh, that's garbage. That is not this system right here. Tim looked at it, looked at the system, looked at his phone, looked at the system. He said, well, it looks the same to me. I was like, yeah, you guys are just marking it up. So anyway, that was pretty cool. And let me say, I like Tim to death. Man, he's a damn good old guy. I can't wait till the next truck show. Can't wait till next time we run into each other and kick it. But yeah, he got a lot of goodies too. I'm not gonna talk about it. That's his stuff. But he got some pretty cool goodies for his truck. And let's see, what else happened, man? What else happened? Oh, this is before the show, but I finally bought me a hood ornament. Last week I bought the full rocker chrome pieces for my dash, and I bought me a hood ornament. So when I get that on, we'll record that shit and show you the truck after I get it cleaned, and enlighten you guys, let you know what I'm about to do with the truck. Whoa, brake check, everybody's going everywhere. Alright, I think everybody's got it under control. Alright, yeah, I got an idea. I finally got an idea of what I want to do with the truck. Thanks to Mr. Show You Right, he gave me an idea. And as soon as he gave me that idea, I caught the vision of what I wanted to do with the truck. So we're about to transform old Ellie Mae into a masterpiece. Because running around with old life is good, man. He gave me truck esteem issues. I told him, I said, I hate you, man. Because of you, I'm going to have to start spending money. He said, why? Just go buy you a new one. I said, I ain't buying a new one. I owe right around $60,000 for my truck. I'm not going to go be indebted up to $160,000, $170,000 more. No. Even if I probably got about $20,000 equity in this truck, that's still I'm still going to be $140,000 for a new truck. LMA's running like top. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problems with her. So unless she gave me problems, I will not trade her in. But yeah, I said, man, you're giving me truck esteem issues, dog. I've got to do something. Anyway, ooh, there goes a new Mac. Y'all seen those new Macs? Pretty cool. I wouldn't buy one, but I like them. So yeah, hood ornament, yada yada yada. What else happened? I'm losing track here, guys. That traffic congestion threw me off. What else happened? Oh, I finally got to meet my boy Jake now. And old Jake now, he's a pretty good old guy. I like him. I've talked to him quite a bit over the last year or so. And I finally got to meet him in person. And I didn't get to hang with him for the after show, but you know, maybe next time. Let's see who else I got to meet the first time. Oh, TB Trucker Brown. I met TB just for a moment. Mr. Dan Pierce, and as my boy Lowe's always saying, the ladies. I can't do it that good, but you know, you get the gist of it. Oh, low. Anyway, man, the ladies. Let me tell you something. I met two women that are YouTubers that are just cool as shit. The first one I met was Jacinda. Damn phone calls coming on. All right, the first one was Jacinda, lady trucker, Jacinda. And let me tell you, the energy on that girl. If you watch my video where I live streamed the Uber convention conversation, whatever they want to label it, Jacinda was that second one sent by a TV. And let me tell you, I'm in love with her personality. She has got so much energy. She's a wildcat, man. She's so fun to be around. She's cool as shit. I got to meet her enough to get to know her, and she went on her way. So I'll see if I can't put a link down here to her channel, man. She is a nut, man. She's a good time. The next one I got to meet is the Miss Road Queen with the RTI group, and let me tell you, she's a damn nut too. She's cool people. These two ladies right here, man, they are lady truckers out here doing their thing and doing it big, and I mean, hats off to them, man. You're in a rough industry, and y'all making it look easy. So yeah, Road Queen, I'll see if I can't find her link, put it down there as well. Let you guys check them out, because they are two cool ass ladies, man. They cool. Anyway, what else happened, man? What else happened? Oh, one of the coolest cats I think I've ever met. I mean, this guy just sweats cool. Oh, Mr. Bo Shifter. He's got a channel. He's a YouTuber. That's a cool cat, man. Bo Shifter, cool cat. I wish he would still make videos. I'd like to see what he come up with. But he said, you know, since he went local, you know, he finds it hard to get some content put out on the local scene. But anyway, Bo Shifter, man, he's a cool cat. I met the group and hung out with the group, some of the group, I guess, not all, at RTI, Real Trucking Information. They've got a Zello channel. Go check them out. If you're on Zello, if you don't know what Zello is, it's an app for your phone. It's kind of like a walkie-talkie, so to speak. And you can create little groups in there. And they got a group called RTI, Real Trucking Information. Real great group of people, man. Every damn body in that group, man, it's like a family. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. And they just took me in, let me hang out with them, and kick it with them Friday night. And them and some of the guys over at Sovereign Roads. You guys know about Sovereign Roads. Y'all need to find out, because Sovereign Roads is they got a good movement going for the truckers and truckers' rights. So I'm gonna have to get with Mr. Boogie and talk about maybe putting a video out about Sovereign Roads, because that's my boy right there. He's one of the biggest inspirations why I've got my authority, and with Mr. Boogie Boy, Jerry Cummins. But anyway, I got Boogie. I got to get up with you, man. We got to put a video out about Sovereign Roads. Anyways, Facebook group. I don't know if they're on YouTube or not. I really don't. But Sovereign Roads and RTI over at Zello, two groups you ought to check out, man. Super cool people. They took me in. They treated me like family, and it's like we've known everybody. Each of us, they just met me, but they acted like, you know, I was part of the family. It's super cool. And let me tell you, I didn't get the woman's name. But I can't wait for gas, because let me tell you what this lady done. She mixed up a big old mess of gumbo. Now we're talking about a pot, like a big stainless pot, maybe 25, 30 gallons. It might be even more, over an open flame, over a little burner. And they mix, she frying up some gumbo. We talking about sausage, shrimp, crab legs, chicken wings. Man, let me tell you. So I was turning up a little bit, and I said, "That smells good." She said, "You want a bowl, baby?" And I was like, yeah, let me get a bowl. I said, when I get done drinking this, I said, I'm gonna eat it up. So I fixed me a bowl, or she fixed me a bowl of it, and rice, and then all the other stuff. And man, I walked over to the truck, set it on the floor, shut the door, walked back, done what I was doing. But when the rain shut us down, me, Boogie, and hey, B-Mo, see Mo, Baltimore. That's a cool cat, man. I like him. He was I walked over here to the truck. I got in the truck, getting ready to put my curtain up, getting ready to go to sleep. I was like, let me try this gumbo out. And I took a bite of that stuff, and I'll tell you, if I would have took a bite of that in front of that woman that made it, I'd have kissed her in the mouth. Good God, I ain't ever had nothing that good. That stuff is good. So naturally, I talked to my buddy Fred Detro down in Tremedou. Anyway, he's outside down there in the southern part of Louisiana. He Cajun. And I called him up, or he called me up. And I told him, I said, man, I got to try some gumbo. And I told him about it. He said, oh, that's what I call that fair gumbo. You can't beat that stuff. I was like, I don't have anything to compare it to other than something like Campbell's. But man, let me tell you, that gumbo, that was it. I believe I could live off some good gumbo. So what else? So two other guys I met, man, that made a big impact that I liked the hell out of. And then I'm going to get to what happened, you know, about MaTS, my overall take about MaTS. And they say gas is about the same way. But one of my subscribers, one of my guys, Mr. 007 Robert, man, that's got to be the coolest little cat I've ever met in trucking in a long time. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert's been driving about 2 years. Robert has acquired himself, I think, a 2000 model W9 Studio with a 6NZ cat pushing out about 700 horsepower. And he's got the 8-inch stovepipes. And Robert's over from South Carolina. And dude's 23 years old, and he's a Landstar BCO. He bought that truck for $30,000. I think he told me he owed it like 28 on it. And a couple guys was like, man, you want to sell it? I'll give you 40 right now. Yeah, and he's like, no. Anyway, super cool cat. He says, I think I kind of bullied him. Yeah, I bullied you. I think I bullied him into getting a GoPro and start recording videos with his truck, man, because he's got a masterpiece. It's a solid truck. It's an old school truck. You know what I'm saying? It's old school, and it's a solid truck. And people like to watch videos on that stuff. So he said he's going to get him a camera and start making some videos, you know, with the truck and stuff. So 007 Robert, watch out for him. Next guy, Mr. Sun Chaser. Sun Chaser, man, is a cool, slick back dude. He walked up. I was like, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, oh, nothing, just much chilling, just hanging out. I was like, hey, man, that makes sense, you know. He said, I know who you are. I was like, man, you're supposed to let me know up front. Anyway, tall, slim dude, hair slicked back. I mean, he looks straight out of Sacramento. I said, where are you from, California? He said, nah, Arizona, Phoenix. I think Phoenix. I said, man, you look like you're straight out of California, man. You got that Cali look. He's like, nah, man, I just grew my hair. It's usually shaved. But anyway, super cool guy. Claims that a lot of information I put out inspired him to get his own truck. He is leased on with Mercer, and he's got a sick little 660. I say little. He's got a nice big 660. I mean, he's got the sunroof. I mean, it's a pimp little ride. He's got the gear shifter, I think. Yeah, he does have the extended gear shifter, and he's got the it looks like a, shit. Anyway, he's got it lit up in the center, so it glows, man. It's super cool. Anyway, Mr. Sun Chaser. Sun Chaser's got a YouTube channel. He's only got one video, so could be lazy, son. Put them videos out, man. But let's see, what else happened? Man, there's so much. I probably could go on and on, because I got there Wednesday. I stayed until Saturday morning when I got up, well, say Saturday afternoon, because your boy here overdone it, and I woke up with my head just, my sinuses was clogged up. I couldn't breathe. But I went back to my roots, my old school party days, and nipped that shit in the bud. But yeah, I was there for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, left out Saturday, man. And yeah, I mentioned Boogie, man. Boogie, he inspired me a long time ago to get my authority, right before I got my authority. So I jumped out there, I got my authority, followed his lead, man. Boogie's one of the founding members over at Sovereign Road. Super cool guy. He's one of the guys I look up to. If I need information, I'm gonna call Boogie up, man. He's a super cool guy. Got his own ride, paid for, and he made me want to get a system in the truck, because he's like, man, come here, listen to this truck, man. I got a 12 in here. Man, that thing was jamming. It was rocking. So yeah, I got to do that too. Meeting all these people is making me want to spend money. So that's not cool. But Jerry's a cool ass guy, man. Anyway, shout out to my boy Boogie. And let's see, overall take of MaTS. This is what I get out of it. A bunch of truckers come together, go see a show. After the show, a bunch of truckers out in the parking area. You got guys with lounge chairs, portable fire pits, fires going, barbecue grills, people grilling out everywhere left and right. Some people here's got loud music playing. I mean, it's just a... Hold on, low batter. It's just a big get-together, a big gathering, you know. If you've ever took place like at a bike rally or went to the track, whether you race cars or motorcycles, you know, after everything shuts down, everybody just, you know, it's like a big party, you know. Not necessarily that much, I wouldn't say a party. It's just like a big gathering, man. Everybody drinking, kicking back, having a good time. And let me tell you, man, everybody I ran across, you get on here and you got all these trolls and you get all this hatred. You get on Facebook, you got all that hatred. But at the truck show, man, Hispanics, blacks, whites, with all, man, was like this. Everybody was just cool with each other. Old folks, young folks, women folks, everybody was just cool with each other, man, and I loved it. It was awesome. That's how trucking should be. It needs to be a brother or a sisterhood, you know, a one big family where everybody's got each other's back. I'm all for we need to be united in the industry, and that was just an example of showing me that it is possible. Thousands of truck drivers, and everybody's just cool with each other, man. I mean, it was amazing, an amazing experience. But my favorite part is after 6 o'clock. I'm just gonna say, on Party Road, the smell of barbecue, the smell of grills, burgers, and everybody drinking a beer, everybody just having a good time. And your boy overdone it. Let me tell you, I didn't really overdo it. I didn't get sick or anything. But man, I was drinking some of my Michelob Ultras. A couple of the cats that I met from upstate New York, they was making fun of me. I was like, look, man, that's my lady beer. Try to watch out for my belly here. Try to keep my belly low. I got to keep that low carb count. That's my lady beer. They kept making fun of it, and it's all in good fun. But what can I say when a guy with a beard down to here is knocking me because I'm drinking a Michelob Ultra and he's got some kind of IPA? See, that's gay to me. You drink an IPA? Oh, I drink an IPA. Man, that's... You even know what IPA... I don't even know what it is, but if you know what it is, I think there's a little sugar in your tank. I mean, I'm just saying, this new generation, they all technical on their beer. I just like beer. But maybe it's just because I'm old. I mean, not old, but, you know, older. I'm not that younger generation, like, you know, the craft beer. I don't care nothing about craft beer. It tastes like shit to me. I like what I like. Anyway, if you like it, cool. Don't let me insult you. But, yeah, I mean, everybody just hanging out. Met a lot of cool people from upstate New York making fun of me drinking the damn lady beers. But, okay, back to what I was saying. I was drinking my lady beers, and somebody said, hey, man, so-and-so's got a bottle of scotch. I said, but scotch, you say? Scotch is my drink, man. I love me some scotch. And I can't remember the name of it, but it's not no Johnny Walker. It's something else. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Anyway, dude's like, yeah, it's a $100 bottle of scotch. I went over and looked at it. This 16-year-old scotch. I was like, can I get some of that? So I think I had about 3 scotches. And like I said, man, I hadn't ate all day but a burger at the expo, empty stomach. But let's just say about 2 o'clock in the morning, you got me, you got Boogie, I think B More Simo from Baltimore, cool ass cat. You got us 3 left on Party Road. And we sitting out there just having a good old time, man, just talking and laughing and cutting up. And it starts to rain, so the rain shut us out. But the next morning, man, I woke up about 10 o'clock, my head was so I got up here in the seat. The 007 Robert woke me up and said, hey man, you want me back up my truck because I know you're going to leave. I was like, yeah, back it up about 10 foot, buddy, and I can get out. And I looked at him and he was wanting to talk, and I was like, man, I got to lay back down, man. He's like, all right, man. So we went to the expo. So I grabbed my jug of water. I shit you not, I looked at it. I grabbed my jug of water, set it in my lap. I grabbed my Aleve. I pulled out 2 Aleve, popped them in, drunk it. And then I thought for a second, I'm like, all right, let's do this. I turned that jug of water up. And I mean, I just gulped until I felt like I was about to damn throw up. I probably gulped maybe 20 ounces. I took a break, waited a second, and I said, all right, let's do it again. I done it again. I mean, I probably down 30, 40, 50 ounces of water. Sit here for a second, and I said, all right, let's lay back down. I laid back down for about 3 hours. Woke up, feeling like a champ. So anyway, got on the road, came home, and here I am telling you about my MaTS experience. So with all that being said, man, I loved it. It was awesome. I can't wait to believe I haven't went to one yet. You know, it was far more than I expected. It was everything I love. You know, it's a big gathering of people. It's just a big, I don't know. I loved it. Anyway, I'm going to do my best to be at GATS and Dallas come August, because I was more like gumbo. Anyways, guys, that's my MaTS experience. We could talk about this probably 2 or 3 more hours. And if I left anything out, guys, I'm sorry. But there's so much to talk about and so much. I didn't write a checklist or anything to check off. But anyways, guys, y'all be good, man. We'll catch you in that next video. See you, bye.